tensions in the Middle East have once again escalated. Iran and Israel, two long-standing regional rivals, are at the center of a conflict drawing global attention. But what triggered the current crisis? And what are the broader implications? In this video, we break down the roots of the Iran-Israel rivalry, the latest events in 2025, and what might happen next. The hostility between Iran and Israel is not new. Since the 1979 Iranian Revolution, Iran has refused to recognize Israel, calling for its dissolution. Israel, in turn, views Iran's nuclear ambitions and its support for groups like Hezbollah and Hamas as direct threats. Over the decades, their conflict has played out through proxy wars, cyberattacks, and covert operations, rarely direct but always dangerous. In late 2024 and early 2025, multiple flashpoints emerged. After a suspected Israeli airstrike in Syria killed an Iranian commander, Iran vowed retaliation. In response, cyberattacks intensified, affecting critical infrastructure in both countries. Then came the April 2025 incident, a large-scale drone and missile attack on Israeli territory which Israel attributed directly to Iran, a rare instance of open military engagement. Following the attack, Israel launched retaliatory airstrikes on Iranian military sites in Syria and Iraq. Iran responded with more missile launches and bolstered its presence through allied militias. International observers reported multiple rounds of tit-for-tat strikes, including cyber-sabotage and regional skirmishes. Civilians in both nations braced for escalation, with bomb shelters being opened and emergency alerts activated. The conflict drew swift international concern. The U.S. reaffirmed its commitment to Israel's security while calling for restraint. China and Russia urged diplomatic solutions, fearing broader destabilization in the region. Meanwhile, oil prices surged and global markets became volatile. Neighboring countries like Lebanon, Iraq, and Syria found themselves drawn into the crossfire, raising fears of a wider regional war. As of mid-June 2025, tensions remain high, but full-scale war has been narrowly avoided for now. Back-channel diplomacy involving Qatar, Turkey, and the UN is reportedly underway. Both Iran and Israel appear to be weighing their next moves carefully. Still, with continued rocket fire, cyber operations, and political rhetoric, the region remains on edge. The Iran-Israel conflict is a complex web of ideology, security, and geopolitical rivalry. While both sides speak the language of defense, the region and the world watches with concern. What happens next depends not just on military power, but on diplomacy, deterrence, and the willingness of both nations to avoid total war. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.